Welcome, Mindy. So we're going to do some pendulum question and answers today. I'm just waiting for a few people to get on. We got a pretty detailed chart here, so if you want to get some questions answered, you can go ahead and put your name and the question in the chat box. And make sure you're not using open-ended questions. These are basically yes and no's, or finding dates, or for partnership, what their sign would be, things like that you can do. So that's what we're doing today. And of course, with pendulums, how they work is through muscle testing, actually. Okay, Isa, don't forget to like, follow, and share. And definitely we can ask that question. Will Isa move? So I'm getting a no on that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And the likes, appreciate that. Love it. Like, follow, and share. That's the energy exchange. Of course, there is a little note there. If you want to donate, you definitely can. There's PayPal, there's e-transfer. It's up to you, though. I do like a like, follow, and share as an energy exchange. So I'm trying to increase my followers on my TikTok account. So if you have a question, go ahead and drop it in, and we will do some pendulum readings for you. Make sure it is not an open-ended question, but a closed-ended question. And for example, a closed-ended question would be something like, will I move? Not, am I going to move? Because that's more open. It's like, what do you mean? In the future? Now? Alexa, play spa music.
Here's a station for you.
Whoa, Alexa, turn it down one. Wow, Alexa's loud. Alexa's kind of cool. She can read your mind. Alexa, play spa music. There we go. Okay. Sure, we can ask that. Okay, so does Amna have a crush on me? All right, let's go. Oh, interesting. So it's a yes and a hesitancy. So that just means that he does, but he's a little bit unsure because he has some other options, is what my guides are telling me. And the answer to that is yes. He does have a crush on you for sure. Anyone else have a question for the pendulums? Yeah, you're welcome. I bet you that makes sense to you. You notice that back and forth. You know it, and then you don't. You know it, then you don't. Yeah, that's all that's about. Hey, Money Moolah. Sarah. Oh, hey, I got a twin flame video you should go watch with a candle, but you know what? This is more accurate than that candle. What is it? Deandra? Is Deandra Sarah's twin flame? As you see, that's a no. Does my best friend enjoy my company? This is for Python. That's a hard yes, definitely. Look at how that sucker's swimming. Stop. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, you guys. That's my energy exchange. Okay, sure. No problem. Damon? Oh, damn, you said. That's not your name. Okay, Money Moolah. Is Jamal, you know who it is. They know who it is. Your soulmate. That's a hard yes. Will they be together? Oh, that's the thing about soulmates. They come for a time. They come to teach you valuable lessons. Okay, for Python, does she like him? Yes. Stop. Does she like him as a friend? Yes. Stop. Does she want to get into a romantic relationship with him? Oh, maybe. That's definitely a maybe. Oh, I've got it. Watch. So I'm going to move it closer. I might screw up the chart. I don't swing it. I have my hand resting against my body. So we'll go. Give me a yes. I mean, you can't be perfectly steady, but you do your best. Stop. Give me a no. So it's working perfectly fine. Before I do any of this, I calibrate the pendulum. Then on top of that, I ensure that it's cleared so that it gives us proper readings, right? And you have to rest your arm against your body. Because if you don't, then yes, you could sit here and go like this, but with the gentle movements, and you see that it stops, right? So give me a yes. Stop. Give me a no. And then it goes back and forth. Like, if you think you can be perfectly still, you go at her, bud. Oh, well, there you go. I know it's working for sure. Alberta Rose, can you put your name in there? I know you're a Virgo, and I need a question. I'm not going to scroll back, but go ahead and put that in there. That would be great. Okay. Stop. Queenie, will Peter and I get back together? That's definitely a yes. Okay, we can't go with who is my soulmate. That's an open-ended question. We need close-ended questions. This pendulum, all pendulums work by muscle testing. So it's reading the energy of me, and I have calibrated to give me only truthful answers. So it runs that through me for you. That's why we always say energy exchange. Like, follow, share. You're using my energy to get your answers. Thank you for the follow. See? Is Nitish Verma my soulmate? This is for Herpret. Okay, we'll just stabilize it. Sorry. There, more stable. Stop. Answer Herpret's question. That's a yes. Oh, who is your soulmate sign? Okay, thank you for asking something that we got. It's got to swing a certain way. So, who is her soulmate sign? Is it Pisces? No. The other side is Virgo. So then we see, is it Virgo? You know, to me, that's hesitancy on it. So let's ask again. And this was for, oh, I got to go back. Melissa. What is your soulmate sign? This is for Melissa. What is her soulmate sign? There we go. Is it Taurus? Is it Libra? There we go. It's definitely a hard Libra. And then Python, what is your soulmate sign? I definitely like these kinds of questions, because it shows how the pendulum works. Is it Gemini? And the other side is Sagittarius. Is it Sagittarius? God, it's hard to keep your hand perfectly still. Oh, I know. I can help myself out by using a chair instead of my body. Perhaps you need to be with a Libra. When, you know, what isn't working, don't keep doing the same damn thing. Doesn't make sense. Thank you, Red. Hope you have an amazing day too. You can ask as many questions as you want. I mean, the only thing I'm asking for is like, follow, and share the video if you want an energy exchange for me answering 1,000 questions for you. I don't mind that. I would like, follow, and share. That's hilarious. Exactly. I think that's Aisha. Will Farshan be my boyfriend? Okay, so I'm moving this because I'm trying to keep my hand on top of my arm to keep this thing perfectly still. And that's a yes. Stop. Sure, you can ask a pregnancy question. Will you be able to astral project this week? That's a no. Stop. Will you be able to astral project in 1 year? And that's a yes. 1 year. Oh, geez, that was a hesitancy, eh? Will you be able to ever astral project? That's a better yes. Now we got it going in the circle. For ghost, stop. Is my boyfriend my future husband? Don't forget to like, follow, and share, you guys. There's an opportunity, because it's not a hard yes, so there's an opportunity for that to occur. Jenna, stop. Will I be pregnant this year? This is for Jenna. That is a hard yes. Stop. Kayla, am I currently in early pregnancy? So is she pregnant? No. Have extraterrestrials been contacting me via, this is for Lulu. Stop. Via astral dreams realms. That's for Lulu. Answer her question, please. No, stop. Are they telepathically contacting her? I know sometimes, so that's no. Are they, stop. Are they contacting her? Yes, but it's a different form. I think we don't have the words for it. Ghost. Stop. I want it to stop completely there. Ghost. Should you be dating other people? Just want to make sure it's a yes because I did move my hand. Yes. Will I get, stop, preach. Will I get PR this year? That's a yes. Stop. Queenie, will you move this year? Will Queenie move this year? Yes. Stop. Kayla, I'm going to ask, will you get a positive pregnancy test on March 28th? Will Kayla get a positive pregnancy test on March 28th? Stop. They're not answering that one for you. I think there's a possibility, but it may be early on to get that answer. Jennifer. Okay, let's just settle it down. Stop. Will Vincent contact or want to see her again? Definite yes. Sure. What do you want for a reading? I know that you're going through a tough time. Now, I suggest you go to my website or email me so that we can connect, because I'm not doing tarot card readings today, and you need a tarot card reading. They're not expensive. Okay, this is for Frank. Will Frank stop? Reconcile with his wife. Reconcile. No, I do remember you. I remember all people that I have connections with when I do cards like that. So definitely I remember you. May not remember everyone's name, but I do my best, let me tell you. Ah, Keshnia, good one. Okay, stop. Sorry, let me just steady my hand. There we go. Stop. Keshnia's reasoning for not astral projecting because her third eye is closed. Yes, there you go. Stop. Well, go ahead and do a yes and no. I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh, Diane, how about you drop it in there again? It's because I don't go look back and I only see so many. You're so welcome. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, Keshnia. Okay, Diane, I'm waiting for your question. Oh. Well, with a pendulum, you can't get in-depth details. That's why I said book a tarot card reading. Waiting for Diane. I guess no Diane. Will we get the house we're looking at? I'm just going to ask that, Mary. Will you get the house you're looking at? No, stop. Is there a better house coming? Is it a house she has already looked at before this one? Yes, it's a... Oh, seeing it sways back and forth. Is there any blocks that are stopping Mary from getting the house? Is the house in that town? Okay, so it appears to me that there's a reason. It's not a block, but it's something's coming up that you might change your mind. They're extremely in-depth. We do 10-card readings to understand exactly what's going on. So if you just click my website, it'll take you through so that you can either just email me, or it'll ask you to go and actually request an appointment, which I have to actually, I have to approve, right? Because it depends on my time. So I'm going to clear this pendulum. I feel like Mary's question wasn't clear. And we're going to do that again. Clear, 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 clear. Okay. Is the pendulum stop? Is the pendulum clear? Can we ask Mary's question? Will Jen get her house in 2 months? No. Well, sorry, that's a maybe. That's a maybe. Sorry, it's going along the maybe line. Will Jen get her house sooner? That's a yes. So how I've calibrated this, unless we ask specific questions like, dates or anything like that, a circle is yes, a back and forth is no, depending on the question. That's one thing I like about these pendulum. Yeah, you can. You definitely can. Okay, guys. Thank you for the likes, follows, shares. I really appreciate it. I know you are. I know your heart is broken. But definitely, really send me an email. I can do an email reading for you, even if that will help. Okay? So send me an email and we'll talk about it. Okay, everyone thinks that you are perfectly still when you're using a pendulum. So you should have it, against your body, your elbow, I should say. You should have your elbow against your body or resting on something to try to steady your hand. So the steadier your hand is, and I mean, it's not going to be perfectly still. That's insane. Like, you just can't keep it perfectly still. But when you calibrate, you clear the pendulum and then you calibrate it and you go, okay, show me a yes. Stop. Now, the pendulum should stop, and it doesn't have to completely stop, but it slows down. Show me a no. And then the pendulum should do something, whatever that might be. Now, some people's no's are backwards. Some people's yeses are forwards. You have to calibrate the pendulum to you. And how my pendulum works, as you see, is it goes always clockwise for a yes. So if I put this here, so this is another way to do it. So you stabilize your arm again, get everything ready because I was moving around, set it up. Now, is this a bag? Oh, that looks like a yes to me. Stop. Is this a deck of cards? No. Exactly. Most people, almost all people, not all, but almost, is the circle for yes and back. Now, you can reprogram yourself to make it give you a forward like this, yes, and backwards for no. But, I mean, I find it works. It changes. That's good enough for me, as long as I can see a change in the pendulum. The pendulum is very accurate in the sense that it runs on your energetic system. So truthful answers is the only thing that it can give because it's not working on your mind. That's why you can't ask open-ended questions. They must be clear. Kelsey, will TJ and I get back together? Don't forget to like, follow, and share, you guys. And you see how it just goes. Now you say stop. and it stops its big movement, right? Like, it's not that the pendulum's going to be perfectly still. That's insane. Hi, Falot. Oh, Sodium, hey! Nice to see you. Will I pass? Sodium wants to know if he's going to pass his chemistry midterm. Okay, you notice it's like yes and study. They're telling me you can't do extremely well without putting in the effort. Not a little bit of effort. Put some effort in there. Oh, okay. Let's grab some. I'm going to grab the ruins. This here, asking those questions about your health. Can you put your first name in there? I think it's Marie. That's what I think it is, but I could be wrong. What I want to do is ask these ruins. Now, I find they work like tarot cards, and they're lots of fun. Okay. I think your name is Marie for sure. Okay, your middle name is Marie. What's your first name? I missed that. How I do want my cards. Oh my God. So bad. I love those cards. But I'm trying to increase my skills in all of them because they're all connected. They all do the same thing. It's just that I'm more comfortable because I've been reading tarot cards for, I don't want to date myself, but over 30 years. That's why. And I go, look it. And they're not far. Okay, I want this question. Okay, we're going to use your middle name, Maria. I mean, it is your name. I want to know what information you need to know about your health, okay? So I'm going to give you 3 because I think it's important that you get rid of this anxiety. Haha, that's funny. So this is the... Wow. Okay, when we start... So what I did was situation. This is the situation, okay? So when we look at this one here, it's talking about, I just want to make sure I'm clear because, oh my God, this is really bothering you. So it's about balancing, okay? Clarity. You need to know, because for your conscious mind, it is driving you insane. Okay? And I don't want you to feel like that. I could just sense that anxiety in you, and you should not feel like that. So the next one is upright. So how you feel emotionally and stably. So your emotions are what is making you stable or unstable, or making you feel fulfilled or unfulfilled. So if you tap into those emotions and focus on something else will occur. So right now, look it doesn't give us the future outcome. This is, you are not supposed to know all the answers. I think your lesson is you need to know how to respond to situations. No matter what they are, you must respond in a different way. Don't get so emotionally involved that you create all this anxiety, right? I know it's driving you crazy. I feel it. I feel it in my stomach, my heart, that fear. But you know what? You must remove yourself from that pattern. Then the answers will come to you. It's all on how you are doing it to yourself. Now, I know we do some crazy shit to ourselves, man. Right? I know. So I felt you needed that because tarot cards, ruins, pendulums, all of these things, whether it's, my ability to hear things, all of it just allows us to become consciously aware of the situation. People call them divination tools, reading the future. I'm not reading the future. I'm reading what is going on in the moment and what you can use as a tool to create your future. That's what I know it's hard to ignore the health stuff, definitely. But it's a habit. You're in a habit. So I need you to get out of the habit of creating this kind of feeling in you, because that feeling, as crazy as it sounds, is comforting because it's familiar. You need to move to the unfamiliar and make it your new comfort zone. Make sense? It'll definitely work. Now I'm moving to ruins, closer to Tarot. My God. Okay, so D, Bree, is D thinking of you? I'm using these as yes and no's. So this one is upright, that's a yes. I know, I just told you to get out of your comfort zone, which is hilarious, because I'm trying to do that so I can do new habits. That's why I wanted to use the pendulum, because it's not something I use all the time, because I'm so comfortable with the tarot cards, and these are like tarot cards for me, and I'm trying to move that. Trying. Okay, Falat, will you astro project soon? Upside down. No. How about that third eye? Is your third eye open? Yes. Okay, I just wanted to pull that out there. Kishnia, will you open your third eye with tips? Okay, we're going to pull 3 for you. Where is it? Oh. That blank sure comes out a lot, I tell you. It's completely crazy. Okay, the situation. The situation is you have fear. You feel disconnected from spirit when it's reversed like that. So what they're saying is, this is blank. You don't need to know everything. So you have this control portion of yourself. You do not need to know it all or understand it all. That's a better word. Understand it all in order for it to occur. And the outcome is an upright one that says you'll have a reason to celebrate. That success will actually occur. So that's telling you how to do it. It's more about this fear that it's not happening. Why isn't this happening? Why can't I do it? Stop trying to control the situation or even understand how it works. Set the intention. I'm going to astro project tonight. And you will astro project. And it's not that, it's fun. And then what's funner is getting in there and learning how to manipulate or to move the entire thing the way you want instead of it leading you. Because that's what you like. AJ from Winnipeg. Hi. Will Arlene come back? We're pulling ruins here. That's a yes. And when we look at what that card means, or what this one means, you need some knowledge, insight, purpose. I know you feel like you're stuck in a rut, and I know that there's some instability there, but you need to get that confidence in order for someone to feel confident in being with you. Hope that makes sense to you. Hope that's not too harsh. Kelsey. Well, I wish I could share these so that they're all on this. You could review it. Will TJ and I get back together? Kelsey. This one here there's no reverse on this, but this is what this one actually means. So when we look at the meaning of it, I think that gives me a little more direction as to what's going on in the situation. So when we look at that, this is a connection, endurance. It's a life cycle. So you guys are on a down. You're going to be back on and up. They're just talking about the cycles that are going on. Yes. Forget why it isn't opening. Forget on trying to focus on this is what the rules are. The rules are different for you than they are for me, for everyone else. Everyone does it slightly different. There's a kind of a guide on how you can do it. But the intention is the most powerful thing that you can ever do in the world. When you guys get up in the morning, make an intention on how your day is going to go. And I start with focusing on, what do I notice? I say to myself when I first wake up, if I notice it's a negative, worrying thought, the next evening when I go to sleep, I intend to change the pattern, and then I notice. Awareness. noticing. That is what all this stuff does. Opens you up to new possibilities. Hey, Pat. Did you have a question in there? Sometimes, we miss them. Well, okay, Sakina. Will French reach out for me? And thank you for the ad. That's like a share, I think. Love you. Will it reach out to me this week? Yes. And when we look at this card, or this rune, it's the elk. It's about awakening your instincts, and don't be so defensive, because you guys protect and help each other. Thank you guys for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, I said I was getting off here. But then I got all into that health question because I felt it was important for everybody to hear. That wasn't just for one person. It was for all of us. Yes. Your angels and guides do know. They're there to help you. So you got to ask. They can't just out of your free will, do things. You need to ask for that help. You need to ask for that support. You need to ask for what you need. Every time I go on a trip, I literally ask, can you ensure that we are safe and protected? Okay, Pat, is Jessie on the same page as you? Okay, when we look at this one, it doesn't have an answer. So it's like you don't need to know everything, but this type of clarity that you don't need to know everything will help you balance things together. So one of you asks way too many questions and needs way too many answers. Stop it. Flat. What do you mean by famous? Billions of people? Because that's a no. Famous or feeling fulfilled in what you do and how you support others and how you actually manifest or do things, being a master in your craft, definitely yes. Make sense? Okay. Jordan, don't forget to like, follow, and share, you guys. Will David and I begin a relationship? Jordine. Okay, this one is a definite yes. That is upright. And that one does talk about what you need to feel fulfilled and stable. So definitely together there's that stability in your life. It helps you that way. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm out. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry I switched from pendulum, went more towards tarot. I'm working on that. We're all working on something. And I'd like to be more comfortable with all the other modalities that are all linked. That's the thing. They're all linked. It's the same type of energy. Love you guys. Have a good day.